5 from the Mexico City Golden Eagles. I'm actually switching at the end of the season. I'm going to Columbus. So, Columbus. Overall, 89 offense, 83 defense. Going up against Top Cat with the Golden Eagle, or with the Monarchs. And, I actually traded him as quarterback, Tua. I traded him Tua. And I'm a Dolphins fan, huge Tua fan. But I really wanted Justin Fields just for the franchise. And so I did it. Yeah. Good. We'll look at the bracket real quick before we get started. So we're going to face the Jaguars or the Bengals. Actually, I played Jaguars like second or third game of the year and they beat me. And right then, just the way they beat me, it wasn't me doing something stupid. They were just balling out. I said, man, they're gonna be the champs in the AFC to come out, and they're one game away.
Yo, who told us we ain't gonna win, man?
So go Bengals. Now Bengals look tough. I didn't play Bengals this year, but they look tough. Number 1 seed. I'm a number 3 seed. Top Cat is the number 1 seed.
We did a lot for the wins. Came in the top of the team. Now we on top once again. Yeah.
So,
I had to
go. With the storyline of Tua, Justin Fields going up against each other, number 1 and 2.
I don't want it if it ain't love.
MVP
If it ain't, get it away from me. Who you gon' jack if it ain't us? LABB to the bakery. Some mad that I came up. I know my granny gon' pray for me. It was just us in the vacancy. We had to get it from A to B. Wheels never felt like this. 2 seats in the hills, how I feel righteous. Blue sheets for the mills, but the deal priceless. New keys can't care what's still private. I might just double it up. Did it? Never enough. I'm with it. 5, 2, 3 on the business. Whole team got wins and the wheels still spinning. I told them.
We got Lamar Jackson.
We did a lot for the wins.
Going up against each
drop on
other.
the 10.
Yes.
Now we on top once again. Hey, I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top. Got a spot and it's locked to the click all in. I got ops. If he drop, I just hit my dance. I was popped, they just watched, had to take my wins. They wouldn't let me in. I've been on 10 cents. Who really holding it down? I've been holding it down and I go it again and again. Who was the dummy that died? I'm the coldest around, but he folding again and again. I'm in the what? I'm in the day. I'm doing 30 on 30 and up. You in the what? You in the way. Either you rolling or rolling the dust. You with us or what? Keep it running. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on top once again. We did a lot for the wins. Came in a drop on the 10. Now we on top once again. Yeah. Hey. I had to tighten the plan. I got it right in the end. Now we on 10.
I was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through. you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down front. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to the LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto Biz with this pink stuff. Here's long tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't felt me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hope it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag, we're going to get in the bag.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl. And we've got a classic in store between the Mexico City Golden Eagles and the London Monarchs.
Set to kick off.
Yeah, let me get rid of it. Fuck it. Yeah, that's nice. I'll be alright.
Two teams each hoping to be right back here at State Farm Stadium in 2 weeks, and we are set to go from Glendale. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Guys take over 1st and 10 at their own.
Nah, we can play it. Switching my 3rd down back and shit.
On the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Only able to get it to his own 20 after breaking through the contact.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And at the 43-yard line.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And right side, Henry's got it. Touchdown! Derrick Henry, 57 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt about it. One thing that has these guys a step away from a shot in the big game, their big play ability. They can strike from anywhere.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it.
Their own 25-yard line.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Marshawn Lattimore.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a first down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Golden Eagles.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. 20.
Oh, you got to feel it.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford...
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10. at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On 2nd down, Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. We'll get this out to Barkley, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series, they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now left side on the swing pass. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
3rd down.
$14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Golden Eagles, nothing.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on third down. Even better decision.
A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Pickup of 2.
Another try for Barkley. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Jarvis Landry there to make the grab. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand and not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Oh, look at this. Down on the field still. That's Derrick Henry, the running back. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Again to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, third and 1.
The 33-yard line.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Hope he's done for the season. I mean, he could make it back for the Super Bowl, but you ain't going to be there, so.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. Deep ball for Goodwin.
What the fuck kind of pattern is that? What is my dude doing?
Away in for the touchdown.
That's some YouTube shit. That's some YouTube. Nah, that you seen it on YouTube.
Find a way to stretch that lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And his kick
all
is
in the
right
hips.
through.
Monarchs 21. Golden Eagles 7.
Or in this case, fingertips.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep.
Damn.
Be brought down right on the chalk of the track.
Trying to run dude over.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much
if he come off, I decided when I rolled out, if he come off the receiver, I was throwing it to him. If he stayed on him, I was running.
Because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Oh, man.
Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
That's
Absolutely
not even a fair trade.
2 nice plays in the pass game.
If you
now
take
can
out,
they continue to feed
it
off that?
almost is. I use Pitts a lot. I do have Cook, though.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
17 more yards. They had 17 on the previous snap as well. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, my
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown.
Paris Campbell, that's who I usually run that play with. He does the exact same injury as Pitts.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah,
good thing I'm deep at both end positions.
Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment.
You know, the first half of the year, I hardly even used Metcalf because he was just on. I used the slot receiver and the number 1 receiver. So the number 2 receiver kind of gets forgotten sometimes.
With a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Gives to the first man through, Ron. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual as we start to look ahead, Charles, to our potential matchups in this year's Super Bowl.
Break it down, coach. Break it down.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That's a gain of 14.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Now a throw here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Tua wants to throw it on second down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now this time he'll look to throw. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Tua, a final shot before half. This will be caught at about the 6. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return.
I was about to get it,
take
bro.
over.
I was
First
about
down
to get
and
it.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away.
The ball comes out. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had a little teammate who was able to get it.
The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there.
Baker in on the tackle.
They'll try and throw for it here. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And here's a quick throw to Hamler on the edge. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
42-yard line.
2nd and 11. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22.
A gain of 7.
Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And a short gain here down to the 22. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives them a 1st and goal.
1st downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. There's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go.
I don't even like Miller. I actually hate Miller.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
Yeah, and he fucking demanded a trade and wanted out.
Officially,
how'd that fucking work for him?
Loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
You have to go sit in fucking Houston.
Again, it's Miller.
I'm gonna fucking hurt his ass too. I just realized it's him. I'm gonna fuck him up.
There's not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
bad.
And on third down, a nickel formation.
Will you give me the butane? I don't know where it's at.
From the gun, it's Tua. He's got
Jeez, that fucking exact play has fucking killed me, dude.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown. Chase Claypool.
Nah, that fucking play. Fuck that play, dude.
And his guys have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Extra point try, good by Gano. And they will take a 7-point lead.
That's a statement touchdown. My next one's about to be a statement of a statement touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off
The
it goes.
ultimate statement.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Back to throw here. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
I have 3 incompletions the whole game. 2 of them were actually completions to you.
The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he rifles it complete, caught by Landry. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Mexico City.
Jarvis Landry.
Are you
his
disrespecting
second
Landry
touchdown
like
of the
that?
night. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Like he faked.
I know Paul
He
Revere
faked
talked
inside.
about by land or
That
by
dude
sea,
forgot
right?
he was fast as
one
fuck.
by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're
Yeah,
seeing a big-time
right.
performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, every now and then
I
actually
should have
listened
clipped
in
that,
history
put it on,
And you're just
Put it
a
on that
scholar all the way
fucking,
around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that
TikTok.
in the
I'm
broadcast.
fast as
I
fuck,
just
boy.
grab a nugget when I can.
Extra point
fast
right
as
down
fuck.
the middle. And we are all tied at 28.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So right back
shit,
to
I did the same
tied
thing
at
you did.
28 as he kicks it away.
I look down,
Oh,
and I look
mistake
back
there.
up, and
The
my fucking
kickoff
meter's
out of
moving. I must have
bounds.
hit the button. I didn't
And that
realize
drives
I
coach
did.
is insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
It doesn't feel right.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other
How'd he
side
get
of
up from
midfield
that?
before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1 quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Setting up the screen for Miller. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. From midfield, here's Tua. Man open, it's Goodwin. The 20.
Uh-oh.
And he will take it in for the
Dude,
touchdown.
I killed your one receiver that tried to throw a block. I absolutely murdered him, dude. Did you see that?
I I know we often laugh and sometimes we even
bro.
exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the fourth.
Hey, when that meter goes up, hit it like way before it goes all the way up. Like, don't put as much power on it, and it'll be more accurate when you come down.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5
fast
yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
They'll take over first down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
And the Mexico City.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of. And, in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of. Trying to engineer a fourth-quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown.
Mexico City.
Jarvis Landry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. And the conditions miserable for a kicker and a holder, but this one's good, and with it, they take the lead.
Monarchs 34.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Why am my punter doing kickoffs now?
Yards into the end zone.
Because fucking my kicker, my actual kicker that kicks field goals, got hurt in the first game of the playoffs because
19-yard line.
he dislocated his shoulder on a special teams call.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. The pass there over the middle to start things out. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's Tua. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
By the fullback. Linval Joseph on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now, despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. Completion here to Claypool. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
London, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
How many people watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere.
Interference on my damn self.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
This is what we do all year. This is what we do. It's fucking time, dude. Right now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple for you and should work better and try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better as you end a ball game that's been a frustrating one for you.
And we'll see if they go back to base. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. He's back to throw. And that's It's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. Jarvis Landry, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4.
And 4 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
London teams are joke.
Tonight's final score,
Charles, let's focus for a second on the losing side. In a couple months, they may look back and say, wow, it was a great season. But right now, I guarantee they're feeling no sugarcoating on this one.
And you can already see the T-shirts at training camp. Because they've got to find a way to motivate these guys to go through all the same pain, right? All the same tough stuff, and find their way back and give themselves a chance to win this game again next year.
And that will do it for this one. For Charles Davis, myself, and the entire crew, we'll see you in 2 weeks at the Super Bowl.
Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. I got a crowd wrapping around the whole town for me. They mama crowd got a thou in the balcony. Nah, 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 I don't hear no clown talking foul on me. Won't shoot me down, send the cavalry. It been a while since I had time for me. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Hello. Max March out with the polo. Like my style, don't ya? Nights like this, I wish I was with ya. On my turf, roll out the Henry Rux. She like when I hit the receiver. Friend hop in, this is a four-seater. Made a yank straight out the wood, I'm Derek Jeter. Major leaguer, no fatigue. We don't get no handout, we don't get no Macarinas. Never gon' throw your back out, tryna work, you need a breather. I need a break. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me? Hold on. Won't you get down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, down with me, down with me, down with me? Oh, you down. Tell me who you talking to. Roll up that Sinatra, fly la mama to the moon. She asked me what's my life path. Told her 55 south to the cat. So many couches I cracked. Shout out Zazo, Tree, and shout classy. I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fucking up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the fucking up. Baby, I know you really wanna be my only one, but I didn't need somebody to hold on to the
me.